Well, good morning, friends. It's Tracey and Violet from Nova Scotia Living. Oh. And we're just going for a morning walk. We slept in today. It's about 7 o'clock. So it's actually light out now. Oh, there goes a bird. You're not going to be able to catch her, honey. It's right there. Oh, it's still sitting there. Come on. Anyways, yeah, it's supposed to be a little cooler today than yesterday. I mean, it's still not going to be freezing, but I think the high of 7, low of 1 or something. What are you doing, Turkey? We don't usually go this way. You gonna have a pee? Anyways, it's Saturday. Oh, we'll give her some privacy. Let me turn you around. Oh, Saturday, I got my earbud in, and I don't want to take it out now. It's not connected to my phone. I'm gonna try to listen to some of my book here in a second. Oh, you had a tink. Good girl, Violet. Good girl. Now, we're not going home yet. So let's go up for a little while. She's trying to go back that way. Anyways, she was all cuddled up in bed when I opened the door. She's jumping around. What a good girl. What a good girl. Yay, Violet. Yay, Violet. You're full of beans and wieners. Oh, gosh. She's always in a good mood when she gets up. There's nothing down there. Come on. Anyways, I don't know what today's going to be like. Dad will be out sometime today. Come on. Looking in the backyard of Saritha's house. Yeah, so anyways, I don't know what today's going to be like, but I thought, well, I'll start my day with you guys and Violet. And I'm glad it's not raining now, because it was raining last night. I hear some, I think they're crows, cawing over there. But we're going to have a good day, no matter what. So I'll be back in a bit.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
because they're a little crooked. Well, hey guys, it's Tracy and Violet's over there in the doorway from Nova Scotia Living. Oh, I have some corn. I'm pressure canning in the canner. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it at the beginning of this or what, but if not, here it is. All right, I'm back. I know that was a long jaunt, maybe, if I put it after this little intro, but I've canned corn before on my channel, and I'm just like, honestly, I didn't feel like doing it. I didn't at all, but I had to go to town last night, which is the first time I've been to town in like 2 weeks, like in a store, and I'm getting everything that I want to get. And I had a whole bunch of jars over on my counter that I've been using. I'm making hamburger patties now, just so you know. I just wanted to chit chat with you while I do this. Whole bunch of jars, and I refuse to put them down in the basement empty. So I pretty much didn't have that counter over there because I have so many empty jars. I need to start filling them. So I bought 2 big bags of frozen corn, and I know corn's not that great for you. We don't have it every day, but I like to have it in my arsenal for when I try to throw together a supper. You guys might wiggle a little bit because I have you sitting right on the table. The fire's going behind me. I should have faced you that way, but I have my canning stuff set up right around you. I'm just waiting for that canner to come up to snuff so I can vent it for 10 minutes. But while I was at town, I got that corn. I got a few other things. I knew I had this package of hamburger in the fridge. I thought, I'm having hamburgers tomorrow for supper, something easy. I'm using my George Foreman grill that I already brought out. It's only like 18 after 12 right now. I'm not going to cook these now, but I'm going to make them now. So all I need to do is throw them on the barbecue, but you know, the grill. I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes or something. I forget what it is. I have to look at the little thing. But I did buy buns last night while I was at the store. I mean, you can always use bread, but they had a sale, 2 for $5. So I don't know, I think I got 16 buns for $5. That's what they're having for supper. They can all have one. I don't have French fries. Some of them might be able to have 2, it depends on. I only have 1 package of hamburger, and I have a house full of kids, but at least they'll all be able to have 1. And I might run down to the little store here that we have in town after I'm done canning, because I don't like to leave the house when I'm doing that, and get some French fries. It feels like it's a Friday, but it's only a Wednesday. It's cold today, though. This is the first really cold day we've had this week. It was cool yesterday. It was cold, but today is the high of 0, low of -5 or 6 in Celsius. I know you guys in the States, I think, are in Fahrenheit. So I don't know what that is, but it's chilly. So I made a fire this morning, and it's nice and warm over there. I have kettles on there full of water, steaming, not boiling, but you gotta always have some hot water in a house. You just never know. You never know. Never know. And I'm making these simple burgers. I could put this all in a bowl and season it and make it gourmet, but I'm not feeling it. I'm just getting through stuff. I've done 3 loads of laundry today. I folded them and actually put those mother suckers away, if you know what I'm saying. So that's a big accomplishment. Mally's home today. She's not sick, but she's been hounding me every day to stay home. She's tired. So I said, if you stay home today, you're cleaning your room, because we got those dressers. I don't know if you watch my videos, but I bought a couple of secondhand dressers, like $25 each. They're like old-fashioned wooden, big old luggy. That's the kind of like mismatched kind of dressers. I got her a new dresser for a room. If you're doing that, you're staying your arse home and cleaning your room from top to tail. And we're getting that dresser in there. So that's what she's doing today. A family in-service day is what I call it. It's what my mom used to whenever we'd stay home, which wasn't very often, you'd have to send a note to school. And I didn't realize it when I was a kid, but she would put it as a family in-service day, because what they used to call the teacher days, in-service days, but they don't call them that now. I don't know what they call them, something or other. But anyways, long story short, it's after lunch. I feel like bleeb, you know what I'm saying. But I have these burgers ready. Gourmet burgers. Shortcut version. I'm going to wrap them in saran, put them in the fridge. When the kids get home, I'll fire up the grill and we'll just do them. But after I'm done canning this corn, they're all in pint jars. Well, you'll see, or you have seen, depending on how I position this video. They're in pint jars, so I only do it for 55 minutes. But yeah, I don't want to leave the house while that's moving and grooving. Marquise thought he worked at 10 o'clock this morning. He just got back. I'm like, why are you back? You know what I mean? He's only been gone 2 hours. He's like, I got fired. I'm like, what? Really? He's like, no, not really. I'm like, you better not have got fired. But whatever. Sometimes circumstance happen. You never know. He's like, no, he thought he worked today, but he didn't work. So they came back, and I was supposed to pick up Saritha's prescription sometime this week. I'm like, did you get Saritha's prescription? Because I asked him to do it. He's like, no. And I asked him yesterday to get it. He forgot. He forgot today. So he said he might go back in. I said, good enough. I'm not even going to feel bad about that because he's using the van and all that stuff. So I'm not going to get into it. So he can go get the prescription. I really don't mind. I could go in, but I'm just doing this stuff right now. So if not, I'll go in later. But I mean, she doesn't need her prescriptions till I think Friday, but it's only Wednesday. But just saves me a trip to town sort of thing. I don't like going to town anymore. I don't like going into stores. I don't know if everybody's going through this. I never thought it would affect me like this, but the whole everything that's going on, I don't like going to stores. I don't want to be around. I have to mentally prepare myself to go to stores now, whereas before it was willy-nilly. Are any of you like that? Like I'm not scared of stores. I'm just like, God, I have a block on stores, so I'd rather tell my husband or somebody else to pick up this stuff so I don't have to go. I'm just being a big baby, I think. I need to suck it up, buttercup. But instead, I'm making hamburgers and canning corn, and tending fire. So that's not too shabby, I don't think. So anyways, yeah, I prepared both of my canners, both of my big canners, not knowing. I'm terrible at that. I don't know how many jars. I prepared too many jars. Not that many, which was good. And prepped my two, I gotta check the time because that's venting now. It's 12:24, so in 10 minutes. So 12:44. That'll be ready to put the weight on. Yeah, I prepped the two canners thinking I'll need the two canners. I didn't because I double decked it. In my canners, you can put the jars on the bottom, put a tray in between, and put the rest on top. So I only needed one canner. So I washed that. Make work project kind of thing. Drying there in the sink. And then I'm done my corn. That'll last for a few months because there's 16 pints, I think, in there. And we'll have that maybe once a week. So that'll last the winter, really. If I get a good sale on frozen corn again, I'll do it again. I used to can corn that was on the cob, and that's delicious. It's better. It tastes better. This tastes good, though. It tastes like canned corn out of a store. But it's a lot of friggin' work to try to get the corn off the cob. I bought a corn cob shearer thing that you scrape, but oh gosh, talk about a lot of work. A lot of freaking work. So anybody that does that on a regular basis, hats off to you because, boy, a lot of work. Anyways, I'm going to wrap these, put them in the fridge. I need to keep track of this time, and I'll be back after when we're about to make supper, so check you later, Gator. Alright guys, it's been 10 minutes. I have a 10-pound weight. I blow in it to make sure it's not stuck. Put it on until it starts doing the hula dance. And then I adjust the time. I usually put it down between a 6 and a 7 for my stove. And then I'll set the timer for 55 minutes. And by that time, it's all done. You just shut the stinking burner off. Don't touch it until this little red poker, because this poker poked up while it was venting.
That means there's pressure in there. You don't want to touch it or move it or wiggle it or anything. It's sensitive, so just leave it. When the time's up, shut the burner off. I'll show you anyways. And just leave it until that poker goes down. Then it's safe to open. So I'll be back. Alright, it's starting to move and groove. Only took a few minutes, so I turn it down a bit. And set the timer for 55 minutes. There we go. We just let it do its thing. That's it, that's all. Sometimes it gets loud, but it's okay. I stay here. I don't go upstairs and take a nap or anything like that. Just hover around it. You don't need to stand beside it. You can do the dishes. You can sit down and read a book or whatever, but just be aware. Be aware. Alright guys, the timer just went off. So I'm just shutting it off and leaving it until this little poker goes down. Because my day is working. Well, I just went and picked up Evie because he's not feeling the greatest. But we got home just in time for when the kids got here. And Violet even ran out and knocked Misha right down.
And she went out to the room.
She did, but she came right back with you guys. So, oh, it's chilly though. It's chilly. Come on, you fellers. How was school, everybody?
Well, yes, it was fun.
Good.
Not that polite.
Oh,
I took it off when we were going home.
where is it? Okay, good.
Took it off when we were
Because,
going
yeah,
home
it's too cold to be outside without a jacket. Alright guys, well I just put 5 hamburgers on the grill. And I got back, this was ready to rock, but I wanted to wait outside with Evie and Violet. And it's cold outside. I'm going to see how these puppies turned out. I have the timer set on my grill for 5 minutes. We'll see if they're done. I need my little tongs. Nish, you can't roller skate out here while I'm doing this because this stuff's hot. So, take your furry sister on out. I have a glove on my hand because it's super itchy. And this makes me not itch it. Look at that. I know the lighting's not very good, but look at that. So far, all on the top are good. Usually I do peas and corn at the same time, like the same day, but I still have quite a bit of peas down in the basement.
Oh.
So I'll probably do up some more whenever I see them on sale, but I needed some corn for my shelves for the winter. This is all cooked and everything. Tastes just like the canned corn in a store. And then this will be done. Perfect. Now I gotta get that. Well, I'll use a fork. This is so super hot in here still. This is the thing I put in between. And they look like they all survived. Some of them are already pinged, some of them haven't. But they're still hot enough that they might still close. If not, we'll be using them in the next day or two. See, this was the last jar. There wasn't quite a full enough jar, but it's alright. Just took more water. Oh, the fire's going. I had to put some more wood in. What are you doing, Violet? Huh? Yeah, it's so good. I don't even have to have her on the leash anymore when I go outside with her. She just sticks close by. Misha, skedaddle. The stuff is hot and I can't concentrate when you're zipping around on your roller skates. Yeah, the kids come in and they're ravenous, for goodness sakes. Evie wanted a jam sandwich. Maze wanted a jam sandwich. Misha wanted a bowl of cereal. So I gave them a little bit of each. I said, well, I'll start making supper now. It's only like 3:30, but whatever. And there's no school on Friday for some reason. I don't know.
And for the high school.
And for the high school. Ooh, what was that? Must have been something on the outside of that jar. Oh, do you know what I forgot to do? I forget. I don't think I put any vinegar in my canner. Oftentimes you get a white film. We'll see what they look like after. On the outside of the jar, you just wash it off. But if you put a little splash of vinegar in the canner, that doesn't happen. There. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I have 15 pints of corn. Sitting right over there, looking pretty. Look at that. Those baskets and boxes, that's that deer meat I did the other day. It's still not down in the basement. But that's okay. I'm going to check those burgers here in a minute, and I'll bring you back. Well, hey guys, it's been a couple days later. I did it again. I filmed a whole video and didn't end up finishing it or editing it or putting it up, but I'm going to put an ending on it now. I can't even remember the last thing I filmed. The kids were all home yesterday. I thought they were off Friday, like for an in-service or something, but it was Thursday. So, yeah, they were home. But today is Friday, but I'm going to end it now so I can start a new video and hopefully get this up. So, I can't even remember. It wasn't yesterday I filmed. I think it was the day before. What was I making? I don't even remember. So, I'm going to... It's like 20 after 6 now. I got up bang on at 5:30 this morning, went for a walk. Violet went right upstairs. I even got her breakfast, but she wanted to go back to bed, but she went out and had her business meeting and all that stuff, so that was good. Dishwasher is going because I forgot to turn it on last night. And today is Friday. I was going to go help clean today, but Evie's not feeling good, so he can't go to daycare today, so he's going to come over here, so I'm not going to go there, but that's okay. I'd rather watch him today to make sure that he feels better and stuff, so... Anyways, I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So with that, I'll say have a good night or have a good morning, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye. Boink.